Welcome to St Albans College News. Today we'll be investigating the unfamiliar and informal type of language called slang. It's quite a mysterious type of language, and our awesome reporters will get to the bottom of what slang is.
Over to you, Hansen.
Jared, I'm going to ask you some questions about slang. How do you feel about slang?
I feel it's good for now new generations can express themselves and leave their own mark.
That's good. What type of slang do you use in your era, or like in this generation mostly?
Could you specify?
Give an example of, let's say, college slang.
Dax, wolf, fag.
And like, what are some of the meanings of them?
Wolf is generally for someone that messes up or does something wrong.
Okay.
Fag is the matrix little rookie.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
And
do you think this type of slang should remain?
in some sense, yes, for it shows creativity in each generation, but no in others for they are just plain rude.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
And
do you think this type of slang should remain?
in some sense, yes, for it shows creativity in each generation, but no in others for they are just plain rude and confusing.
Okay, that's good. And how do you feel about South African slang?
South African slang, it's good for
Do you
it
think
shows.
sounds nice, or
There's the disadvantages and the advantages of having it, because you go to another country, they're going to be like, "What's your problem, bro?"
okay? Do you think it should remain here?
Remain in the country or remain in.
Do you think everybody should still be using South African slang?
Not everyone in the world, just in our general country.
Alright, thanks, man. Good. Feel about slang in general?
I must be honest with you, although I'm an English teacher, I love slang, and I think it has a place in some in some areas of speech. Obviously, if I'm talking to Mr. Hamilton, I'm not going to use as much slang as I am when I talk to my mates.
What type of slang did you use in your era?
So I think some of it seems like slang goes through cycles, because a lot of the words you guys use, or some of the words you guys use are words that we used. We used to say kef a lot, something kef.
What would it mean?
And it means something's really good, really nice. It's deep.
Can you give a few more examples?
We also use the word zef quite a lot, and that's come into popularity again. And we use the word sif, which means it's gross.
Okay. Do you think this type of slang should remain?
Yeah, I do.
Ma'am, how do you feel about slang?
Sometimes it's appropriate and sometimes it really isn't.
What type of slang do you use in your era?
I pretty much use slang when I can't think of what the English word is.
Can you give some examples? Man?
Well, in this school, slang is beast and what are the others? Wolf and I don't know. Can't think of any others. Mised is another one.
Do you think this type of slang should remain?
As I said, it's appropriate in certain settings. When boys are in the school speaking to one another, it almost makes communicating easier. But it is great if they actually get the real words.
How do you feel about South African slang?
It's South African, it's part of us, it's who we are. So it just is.
Thank you very much.
Sir, how do you feel about slang, sir?
It's the lowest form of wit.
And why is that, sir?
I just think that people find slang another form of language that they can't find themselves. So in other words, it's a low form of grammar.
So you don't like it?
I use it myself. It creates a sense of EQ, which boys like within a schooling environment. but generally on an adult environment or a informative or a meeting environment that won't be used.
So, sir, what type of slang would you use that you find appropriate?
You're talking about slang?
Yes, sir.
Well, I use school slang, so teaching with boys and an informal point of view, I'll just use general, normal slang according to which province you're in or environment that you're in.
And so you think slang should remain, or do you think we should go back to normal English?
I think it has its place in an informal society or social society, but it doesn't have its place in formal society.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So how do you feel about slang in general?
I think sometimes it's quite nice. Yeah, to me it's interesting. It allows you to see better into ways of which people are thinking, but then sometimes it can get too much.
Ma'am, what type of slang did you use in your generation?
It's sort of cool. We used to use the word fabulous or fab, and I think that's about all I can remember.
Okay, that's fine. So do you think the slang of your generation should have remained?
No, slang can't remain. It must change, otherwise it's not slang, is it? Yeah.
And how do you feel about South African slang?
Actually, it's nice because it kind of identifies us, like we say "ya" and we talk about tackies and things like that, and it's unique to us, and that's good. It's nice.
Thank you, ma'am. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, man. So how do you feel about slang?
Slang is really cool. I don't really mind it. I use slang a lot in my day-to-day language, and I think it's a real good way it's a real good way to communicate to your friends, and I don't really mind it. I use it a lot, and I like it.
Nice, man. Can you give some examples, please?
Bunt, Tabby, Betty, Wetty, dude, dog, there's hundreds, and wolf.
I think this type of slang should remain.
Slang should remain. I think slang is a different language, and it's a different way for particularly youngsters to communicate what they're trying to say to other youngsters, and it's a really cool and hip way to talk. And obviously slang is not acceptable in formal language or in a meeting or stuff, but it should be kept for social terms.
Nice, man. That's cool. So, and how do you feel about South African slang?
I don't really know if there's really different genres of slang, South African, American, but the slang that we have now is quite cool, and I don't really mind. I probably understand what many people are trying to say if they do use slang, and I like it.
Oh, thanks, man.